Good evening.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm in my lab in
Working again.
working.
What is your current project? Many
Project.
projects.
Many projects. Many projects. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I was watching a video about it was about humanoid robots at BMW.
Humanoid robots. Like
I don't need the.
Humanoid robot make.
Working at BMW. In building cars. Yeah. So BMW is employing. Oh, sorry. BMW is. I forget the name of the robot company.
It's an easy task and.
Yeah. I guess the boring tasks. Yeah. What is the name of this?
Easy tasks and. Robot.
Yeah, maybe you know the brand, the name of this robot. I can't remember the name of the robot, but they have a special logo. You see on the face there? Yeah, see that?
Figure 2.
Oh, Figure 2. Okay. Yeah, you know the brand. Yeah.
Yeah.
So BMW is using this model. I'm sure it's a development program. But they're working, doing these basic tasks, and the idea, of course, is to push performance through R&D. This is an R&D project. But like,
But very slow.
Well, but improvement, right? Improvement.
Not practical. Yeah.
But there's a future application.
But simple tasks. In simple tasks, robot.
Yeah, okay. I
is
understand
not
that.
needed.
But robots don't strike. Robots don't get tired. Robots
Yeah.
work 24 hours.
Yeah.
Robots. Yeah.
Robot. Don't say tired.
Yep. Robots don't get sick.
Don't say I don't work.
They don't strike. They don't form unions. And
Yeah.
many jobs the humans don't want, right? Those kind of boring, simple jobs, the humans get tired. They just say, I don't want this job.
Yeah.
The robots are perfect for that. Yeah. So step by step. Step by step.
But in simple task and current task is and robot. This robot can't move fast, and so the productivity is very low.
But don't they improve? Isn't there iterative development? I mean, don't they clear the bottlenecks and increase the performance over? Isn't it R&D iteration?
Yeah, and 10 times needed. 10 times speed needed. Yeah.
How long to get 10x? 10 years?
Yeah, 10 years, and I think another humanoid robot, like human, and
You were talking about not
muscle,
electromechanical, but some different kind of biomechanical muscles.
not motor.
Yeah,
Motor.
you were talking about that. Yeah.
Motor drive is very low.
Maybe we should create.
Very low.
Maybe we should create a clone army.
Yeah.
That's scary.
So Yaska, the humanoid robot, is.
So it's early days. This is new technology.
Don't go where, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think Honda gave up. Kawasaki gave up on humanoid, but Tesla is investing a lot. And what was the name of the company? What is the name of the? What the heck? Figure 2? Is that?
Figure to
Yeah, okay. Figure Two is the company's name.
figure to famous in
Is it China?
Silicon Valley. Silicon
Oh,
Valley.
it is a California company. Okay. They're competing with. I'm sure they're competing with Tesla.
But a Chinese human robot is very cheap and
Yeah, that's true.
cheap.
What about the quality?
Yeah.
The quality.
Uh,
What about the
Quality
Chinese
is-
quality?
quality is low. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, so the factory automation is using robot
Non-humanoid robot.
in the current use case is not humanoid
Yeah,
robot,
like a Kuka or Kawasaki type robot,
Yeah, people
not a
place.
humanoid robot.
people place.
Yeah. But there are some jobs that the humanoid robot is needed. In the human environment, a humanoid is needed. Opening doors and climbing stairs and
Mechanical robot is robot has limitation
Yeah.
of the future possibility. Yeah.
well, we'll see. We'll watch this space, see it develop. It's amazing that computers and software have accelerated an incredible
Yeah.
advancement.
Yeah.
But replacing human analog has been very slow development. Yeah, very slow.
So the grinding metal is it is needed and it's needs a lot of thing,
Fine motor skill.
haptic
Oh yeah.
sense.
Yeah, fine motor skills like machine work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of fine motor skills. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Haptic feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah. Multispectral understanding. So I remember my father was a furniture maker, and when he got older, his vision was going bad. He would use his fingers to feel to make sure the joint was even, because he couldn't see it. Right? A robot could probably not adapt that way. Yeah.
Yeah. And
but they're working so hard. These companies are pouring billions of dollars into these projects.
Yeah, and 5 years ago, and I guess 5 years or 10 years ago.
Yeah.
10 years later.
10 years later, okay, we'll see more
later,
progress,
and,
step by step.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I remember about 10 years ago, Elon Musk's automotive factory
うん。
was too heavily automated.
200.
Too heavily automated. So
あ、
the
2.
automotive assembly line was supposed to be fully automated,
うん。
but there were many bottlenecks where a human would have to come in and help the robot because the robots couldn't connect a cable or couldn't reach up under in a place to put a connection. The robots, it couldn't, there are many jobs the robots couldn't do. So they had to pull back from total automation. And they came up with a hybrid, maybe it's 80-20 robot human integrated system, and they reached the optimum output
Yeah.
with this. I don't know if it's 80%, 20%. I don't know how you quantify that, but they were able to get the greatest production with human machine integration.
うん。
So I don't think you could ever replace the humans completely. There will always be jobs for a human that the robots can't do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
うん。Yeah. But the dangerous working space is need
Like Fukushima cleanup.
human robot.
Like
yeah.
Fukushima cleanup.
Fukushima.
Yeah. Okay. Or maybe Chernobyl cleanup.
Yeah. BMW is
They have money.
BMW is in the young people don't ride a car.
Yeah, I guess we have many cars. There are old gas stations that have been converted to used car dealers. And the prices of the used cars are very low. And I'll tell you, if you gave me a car for free for my birthday or Christmas, I would say no thank you. Because insurance, gasoline, parking, no thank you. That's one reason I like the city. I don't need a car. It's a nice.
So, a lot of young people don't.
Yeah, the boom is over.
A license.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and the urban like Osaka and Tokyo is
Yeah, it's more popular.
public.
It's having a car is not necessary.
Yeah.
And then the self-driving cars. Yeah.
So the population is decreasing. And
the number of cars keeps increasing, and the number of humans will decrease, and the demand for cars will crash. Yeah, so these companies have a questionable future. Tesla's newest car is not for sale. It's the Cybercab. Have you ever seen the Cybercab.
うん。
Tesla Cybercab. Yeah, this one.
うん
It's not for sale.
うん
It's operated by Tesla. And if you want a ride, you pay. It's like Kintetsu doesn't sell train cars. They sell tickets to a train car.
あ、近鉄
They don't sell train cars like, oh, I want the Fuji Juko. No, you don't buy the train car. You buy the ticket.
うん。
Keihan doesn't sell train cars. They sell tickets to the train
う
car.
ん。
So Tesla will probably evolve away from selling cars
うん。
to selling rides
うん。
like an airline company,
うん
like a taxi company,
うん。
because that's where the demand is.
うん
That's where the money is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
うん。And car driving culture is I think the decreasing and
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. The paradigm is shifting. The paradigm is shifting. And so many projects we work on today will have no meaning in the future. So that's an issue. That's a problem. Seems to me that humans will always be humans will always be needed.
So in the current the human have experienced the online culture.
Yeah, that was not predicted.
Yeah.
That was not predicted. Science fiction did not predict the internet. Science fiction predicted amazing communicators, laser weapons, spacecraft, interstellar spacecraft. They never predicted the internet. That's a very interesting aspect of the internet. It was not predicted. But it's such an important part of our existence today, like now, here and now. Yeah.
So the human don't need to move.
That's true. Yeah.
And communication is remote communication.
Telepresence.
Yeah.
Telepresence.
Telepresence.
Yeah. Telepresence is so important.
And next week I'm going to go to Wakayama Prefecture and Shingu City.
Shingu.
Shingu High School.
Oh, okay.
Shingu High School is isolated and
Remote.
yeah.
So internet education is very important.
And Shingu High School got the next high school foundation from government.
Okay.
Yeah. And big money.
Okay.
Yeah. And so they introduced the remote
Remote learning.
remote network.
Yeah, remote learning. Yeah.
And
But do they need government money? Corona educated everybody about remote learning. Why did the government spend so much money? Everybody learned during Corona. You know, companies like Zoom were just tiny little accessory applications.
Yeah.
And during Corona, they became a giant software giant. That wasn't government money. So why did the government spend our tax money in this remote school? People now organically understand remote learning.
Yeah, but telepresence is how real is telepresence?
Yeah, a lot. There's some obstacles. I wanted to talk a little bit about the role of humans. In the 1970s, there was this concept, and this is an artist concept of the space shuttle. And I remember I was very interested in these robotic arms. I wanted to know what the end effector was. Is it a claw? Is it a pinch? Is it a magnet? I never understood, because it was just an artist concept, and I could never quite understand what was the end effector on the robot arm, because I could understand the basic parts of the robot arm, but I wanted to know more. And then in reality, years later, when the space shuttle was developed, the end effector was a human. At the end of the robot arm was a human in a spacesuit. This was the most effective way to use the robot arm. So I have this sense that humans will not just send the robots. They will be part of man-machine integration. The way we integrate man and machine, what we call cybernetics, is the future. Methods of integrating the human and the machine.
Cybersuits.
Yeah, cybernetics or man-machine integration. The so many aspects of man-machine integration. I can't really see robots replacing the humans, because when the robots get broken, who fixes the robots? Other robots? Can robots fix another robot? Maybe, but in my experience, humans spend a lot of time fixing robots. My Roombas, I have 2 Roombas, and they work very well, but it takes maintenance. I have to empty the garbage. I have to replace the filters. I have to clean. Sometimes they eat, kite string. I have to pull the kite string, or a charging cable gets wound up inside. Robot maintenance is an important job. I do see human productivity increasing because the robotics leverages our productivity. But this Luddite view that the robots will take our jobs, I think we will just have more sophisticated jobs. And the robotics and human integration will be increasingly sophisticated.
Yeah.
That's what I see. Humans will still be busy. There's a lot of jobs, a lot of things to do. But driving cars is not one of them.
Driving car
It's not in the future.
Yeah. You drive a bike.
Bicycle.
Bicycle is best.
Yeah.
Best.
I was looking at a new American missile system. And I saw this picture. There is no driver. I'm like, where is the windshield? Where is the driver? It's a remotely operated system. So we will continue to expand remote operation telepresence.
This is Patriot?
No, it's a new it's a ground to sea defense system that the United States is developing. And I was like, where's the driver? There is no driver. It's remotely operated. When this vehicle is moved off the airplane, the cargo plane, the operator uses a game controller. I saw the video. The operator had a game controller, and he's taking it off the Air Force plane. Yeah.
War needs.
War is dangerous.
War don't need a human.
Yeah. Robots killing robots. Yeah, robot wars.
It's okay.
Yeah, it is. It's like a sport. We watched the videos. When I was a child, we had a very popular toy, and I had a friend with this toy.
What?
The name of the toy was Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Have you ever seen this toy? This is like the 70s, 1970s. The Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Yeah, I don't know if Japan had this toy.
Yeah.
But this toy was very, very popular when I was a child. And notice, it's no electronics. It's all mechanical. And when you push the button, they punch. Right? And then you move the platform around, and then you push the button. And if you hit the jaw, the head goes. The head pops
Robot
off.
versus robot.
Robot versus robot. Yes.
And a game, not war.
Yeah.
War
is expensive.
War kill the human. Yeah.
The future. This is the future.
But now is Trump and attacked Iran and
very expensive.
Expensive.
Very expensive in dollars, not in human life.
And human life is rob the human life in war, rob the human life, and and uh, and if uh, robot versus robot world exists, and I think the end world is uh, world is uh, will not end, not end.
Well, but it'll the economic cost, the resources, and the money will be the question.
Yeah.
Either way, stopping Iran from having a nuclear weapon is a priceless endeavor. Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. So they have to be stopped. There's just no question. Why did that happen?
So the current the Ukraine attacks the
Ukraine has become king of the drones.
Energy facility.
Energy infrastructure, yeah.
Energy.
But now think of the coordination, right? So the Ukraine war is considered, or the Iran war is considered ended. The Strait of Hormuz is considered open again. The price of oil comes down. Then Ukraine attacks Russian oil. It's almost like somebody's talking to somebody. I don't think Ukraine is operating independently. There's back channel discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
European countries help the Ukraine.
This was the toy.
Toy, yeah, it's a toy.
Yeah. That was the toy. 1964.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is sports.
Yeah. So if you hit it in the chin, the head comes off, and you lose.
Yeah.
No, but it's expensive. Everybody is paying the price for these wars. The Ukraine war has been very expensive for the world is paying for this.
The European country here.
Yeah, they help. But the idea is to end the war. Right?
Yeah, but now
it's become a forever war.
Yeah,
forever wars are expensive.
Forever.
Yeah, forever wars are expensive. North and South Korea. South Korea used to be a peninsula, a hanto. But because of the Korean War, South Korea is an island. And so South Korea has amazing shipbuilding industry because they had to adapt to an island economy. They have amazing ports and shipbuilding because the war turned their nation into an island. South Korea didn't need to be a shipbuilding giant. They didn't need so many amazing ports. They had overland transport to Asia. But after the end of the Korean War, they became an
Yeah.
island.
Yeah.
These wars are very expensive, and everyone pays the price. My dentist complains about the price of iridium and palladium. They use gold and palladium and iridium alloys to do the fillings in the teeth, and the price is 10 times, sometimes 100 times the pre-war price.
Yeah, but the war, uh, uh, will produce the
Technology.
no economic the economic improving
Oh, yeah, okay.
and endless war is economy is increasing.
Yeah, okay.
So the Trump is
Yeah, maybe it's the game.
attack in the
Well, the space shuttle, the moon launch was the Cold War, right? Without Soviet Union, United States, we wouldn't have a moon project.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have GPS without the Cold War. We wouldn't have missile technology without.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the if there were war is working and does not working, the economy is decreasing.
Yeah. Well, here's an interesting. I totally agree. I totally agree with you.
2008 and currently the inflation.
1929,
Yeah.
U.S. stock market crashed.
Yeah.
Many presidents' social programs for over almost 12 years.
Yeah.
3 different presidents, social programs, economic programs, work programs. It wasn't until 1941.
Yeah. War start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I agree. But there's a better way. We should focus our energy towards constructive.
But the big war, not the local war, and
limited conflict. Limited conflict. Yeah. Protracted war.
Okay, and
but the victims, right? Remember Vietnam, right?
Yeah.
This Ukraine situation is horrible. Yeah.
And
look at this. Look at this.
Economy.
Look at this.
Yeah.
This is the defense spending in Europe.
Yeah.
This is percentage of GDP that nations spend on defense, on military. Right? What do we got? We got 2.1%, 2.3%. Poland, 4.3%. Russia, 7.5%. Ukraine, 40%.
Yeah. So the Russia in Europe war is European people want and war
because it means jobs.
Russia.
It means jobs.
Generally,
Yeah.
Yeah. War,
Guns, trucks,
economic-
missiles, drones, cameras, motors, bombs, cannons. Yeah. Okay. But
for example, Sweden is
Swedish jets.
yeah.
Yeah. But remember
Sweden,
Toyota trucks in Korea, right? The US military hired Toyota to build the military trucks for Korean War. Yeah. Toyota, their existence is based on war economy. Yeah.
Korean War in
Yep.
1950.
Yep.
1950 it so the Japan economy increasing.
Survival is motivating.
Yeah.
Survival is motivating. Yeah. Whatever it takes, we can't let Iran have a nuclear weapon. It's impossible. It would be nice to end this war in Ukraine, but
yeah. Everyone knows war causes economy increase.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So I'm going to America
Yeah.
on holiday, and I bought my airplane ticket, and I bought my airplane ticket, and here's the price of my ticket to America.
Yeah.
This is the ticket price.
Yeah.
And this is the Nendyohi. The fuel surcharge is almost double the ticket price, and this is the total price.
Yeah. So in the Japan's Japan is cheap. Japan money is cheap. So this increasing fuel cost is
Painful.
But the Japan's money become cheaper.
Weaker.
Weaker.
Very weak.
And so now is a lot of European country people.
Tourist boom.
Tourists.
But I'm not in the tourist industry.
Yeah.
I'm not the Appa Obachan.
Yeah.
I'm an English teacher.
Yeah, and today is afternoon is I got on the Keihan Tokyo.
Yeah. Many tourists.
Or is European country.
Many tourists. Yeah.
Yeah. 20 or 30
Yeah.
people is
When I came to Japan, the only foreigners were the English teachers. 30 years ago, you see another gaijin, Eigo no sensei.
Yeah.
Now, I don't see any English teachers. I'm the only one.
Japanese people is
Yeah. It's become a tourist attraction. It's the USJ. Giant USJ.
and
Yeah,
and
it's a new world.
every and black people and white people
Yeah.
and people
Yeah.
every
Where are the Japanese people?
so Kyoto
Yeah,
is,
Kyoto.
in Chinese is uh, decreasing and decreasing.
But we don't need the Chinese.
Yeah,
We got Europeans, Americans,
yeah,
Malaysians, Indonesians, Thai.
yeah.
A lot of Thai people,
Guys, yeah,
Indians.
and only uh, mm,
But
Japanese.
this is kind of Italy's economy as a tourism spot.
Italy.
Yeah. Japan has become kind of a new Italy tourist attraction. Yeah, it's a different world. 30 years is a long time.
Yeah. So the cost is in life cost is increasing.
Increasing.
And 3 times.
Yeah.
And
The tomato price of tomatoes.
tomato,
Oh my God.
And
And
yogurt.
what about the English price?
Yeah.
The English fee increased by 10%. Sorry. My English Gesha went up 10%. Okay.
10%.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
I last month is
Thank you very much.
10%.
Life is hard. It's the inflation. I remember Difure.
Yeah.
We go from Difure to Infure.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about your income? Have you had an income increase? Does your university increase your pay?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. A little bit increasing. Yeah.
Well, they can be killed. You can see. You have nice microscopes in your university. One of my students is a junior high school teacher. Her pay hasn't increased in 15 years. Same pay. That's not good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have USA stock.
Congratulations.
The USA is money.
Yeah.
In bank.
What is it? Is it Nvidia? What is your USA stock? Tesla?
Value is increasing.
Yeah, okay. Congratulations. I have no USA. All my investment is here in Japan.
Yeah.
I have 2 beautiful children. Yeah. My children speak English and Japanese. They'll have a future. Bilingual. Very healthy. My children are very healthy. Very smart. Highly educated. So I'm happy. But the Japanese roller coaster economy. From the bubble to it's an interesting this is USJ. The giant USJ, island size. Yeah, Japan is one giant tourist attraction.
Yeah, about 50 years and I guess average return to average level.
Yeah, it was it was a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a roller coaster.
I guess.
Yep. When is the next boom? Someday.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Always good conversation.
Yeah.
Next week,
Thank
same
you.
time.
Next week, same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
Thank you very much.
Stay cool.
Yeah.
Use the air conditioner.
Cool.
Yeah. Stay cool. Okay.
Yeah.
See you.
Bye.
Whew. Takuya, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Are you using your air conditioner?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Too hot.
Yeah, it was really, really warm today. Really warm. It's still 30 degrees.
Too hot.
Still, yeah. Yeah, the high was 34. Tomorrow, slightly cooler, 33. But we're going to get some rain later, maybe in the week or next week. So we'll get some cooler weather, but Microsoft. Microsoft keeps moving the camera around. It's like a bad director. All right. Do you have any questions before we start?
No, so far.
Okay. Let me begin. Big government versus. Can you see my screen?
Yes, but all screen. Yes, I can
Okay.
see.
Great. I need my pencil. One moment, please.
Okay.
Big government versus small government. It's a difficult issue.
Yes, I think so.
So we discuss the difficult issues. Like good parents always do. What the heck? One moment. Ah! What? One moment. This thing's acting stupid. Where? There we go. Difficult issue.
I think so.
Yeah, okay, good. That's good work.
Thank you.
Minor correction.
Thank you.
Okay. Did you receive it?
Yes, I have received.
Thank you. Please read.
Tuesday, July 15th.
Mm,
Small versus big government.
yep.
Until 1913, the United States had no federal income tax,
Mm.
and the government was funded primarily through tariffs and other taxes.
I'm sorry. Tariffs. T-A-R-I-F-F.
Sorry.
I missed that. T-A-R-I-F-F. Tariffs.
Tariffs.
Mm,
Sorry. Tariffs.
mm.
I mistake. Sorry.
That's okay.
Tariffs and other taxes.
Mm.
Unlike in the past. Sorry. My voice is okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I can hear you.
Sorry. Unlike in the past, government today are expected to play many roles, including maintaining infrastructure, providing education and healthcare, and ensuring national defense.
Mm,
Under small government system, taxes may be relatively low,
mm,
encouraging economic growth and innovation, and providing greater individual freedom.
mm.
But income inequality may widen, and access to healthcare and education would depend more on a personal financial situation.
Yeah.
It's a difficult issue.
Okay. Some minor changes there. Notice ing with the ing there. Freedom, D-O-M.
Sorry.
And would, not can, but would. And then we have, tariffs, T-A-R-I-F-F. Okay, good work. Let's discuss.
Thank you.
Let's discuss. Before we continue, I want to share, because I don't want to jump back and forth again. The preamble of the Constitution. Okay. Now, before I open this, this is from memory. I'm going to read this. I'm going to recite this before we look at it. We the people, and this is from this was, I'm trying to remember what year. Well, I don't remember what year it was, but I'm not looking at my phone. Can you see my face?
No.
No, okay.
I can't see.
I'm just looking at the screen here, but this is from memory. Listen carefully. We, the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice and ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and ensure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution of America, a Constitution of the United States. I can't remember if it what was the U.S. Constitution, the preamble. And what year was it? Does not say. Okay, one moment. Preamble. Where's Wikipedia? Because I hello. What is happening? Oh, there it is. Wikipedia. Okay. All right. In 1787. Okay. So 1776 was our Declaration of Independence. We just celebrated that on the 4th of July. That was 250 years ago. Okay. Yes. 11 years later, we had a constitution. So it took 11 years. About the same amount of time as MacArthur took in Tokyo to make a constitution. Here we go. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union. Why? Oh, they want money. Maybe later. Go away. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish that's an S, not an F. Establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our prosperity. Do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Okay. So that's the beginning of the Constitution. 1787. All right. So, yeah, big government, small government, but same mission. 240 years later, same mission. Okay. What is happening? Oh, no, sorry. Right button. Can you see me?
Yes, I can see.
Can you hear me? Microsoft!
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's Microsoft. So, it's not a new idea for the government to do these things, right?
I think so.
But the government back then was a lot smaller, and the economic disparity was a lot greater. Rich people had slaves. Rich people's children went to good schools. Poor people stayed home on the farm where they had food, could not send their children to school. Right. That would be a crime today. If you kept your child at home and said, oh, I can't send my child to school, we don't have enough money, the police would put you in jail. Because, what do you mean you don't have enough money? The taxes pay for your school. Not sending your child to school is against the law today. Okay. But the government is latte.
Sorry.
Is this Amazon? What's happening?
I don't know. Sorry. Sorry.
It's okay. Can you close the door?
Yes, but I closed the door.
Oh, it is closed. Oh, latte is loud. Latte is loud. Latte is a loud dog. Latte, be quiet.
Sorry, John.
That's okay. Thank you.
Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, you're very correct. Even though the mission of government was the same, because small government, the effect was small. And governments are so much bigger today and very hungry money machines. But we don't have children staying home because the parents don't have enough money. Children at home, that's against the law. Almost in a developed country like Japan, there are very few homeless, hungry people. And we really don't see street children. Like when you go to the Philippines, you see street children, right? Children that live on the street begging for food or money, no shoes. Do you know what hashofu is?
Yes.
Hashofu in English is called tetanus.
Tetanus.
Yeah. In the capital of the Philippines, tetanus is widespread. That's because many people, including children, have no shoes. Can you imagine walking around, seeing children or with no shoes, people with no shoes walking around Osaka? No. But 100 years ago, 200 years ago, yeah. So Japan has developed. but governments have developed, and governments are very expensive now, and maybe in many areas out of control. But that's kind of another topic. And then I think we discussed this. Maybe it was last week. How the Japanese or the American economy was kind of stuck after 1929. It was basically 12 years, 3 presidents, different social programs, very socialist attitude. Roosevelt was basically a socialist. Social programs, government jobs, building dams, building roads. North Korea has amazing roads, but they have no cars. What's the point? Yeah, and then of course Japan attacks Pearl Harbor. Most Americans didn't even know Pearl Harbor. What's that? It's Hawaii. It's thousands of miles away. But we were finally at war. And then the government got really expensive. So the programs to the public jobs programs from 1929 to 1941 were expensive. Building dams are expensive. Government roads and highways, those are expensive. It requires tax money to pay for these social programs. But a war is orders of magnitude more expensive. When the war ended, we had resources. We had airplane factories and engine factories and electric motor factories and steel mills. And it's like, well, what do we do now? Well, we build passenger airplanes. And instead of tanks, we build passenger cars. And instead of machine guns, we build washing machines. And instead of radar screens, we build televisions. So the United States converted all of that capital investment into a consumer economy. Wow. But that was because the war had a limited time frame. Yeah. I wanted to say something about the Japanese budget on education. According to, I think it was I sent you an image, I think.
I look it.
Yeah, you saw it. It showed Japan very low. What was it? Was it a website? Oh, gee, where did that go? How the government got paid. Yeah, okay, there's that one. Oh, Visual Capitalist. Yeah, this one. Yeah. So the top 10 nations that spend money. The advertising, go away. Basically, the United States is very near the bottom of the top 10 countries spending money on education. Okay. And Japan is at the bottom of the bottom 10. Just stop. I can't use that website. Japan was at the bottom of the bottom 10 countries spending money on education. But that's government money spent on education. After being an educator in Japan, a private educator, I spent some time in the public schools, but very small. Most of my time has been as a private teacher. Japanese people, not the government, spend a lot more money on private education than other countries.
No.
So it may be on balance or even greater than United States spending. Because Japanese people send their children to the private swimming school, the private ballet lesson, the private, sometimes martial arts, karate, judo, kendo, the private sports team, the private English class, juku spending. Americans don't send their kids to juku. Zero.
Why?
If the public education system fails, people are in the street demonstrating, we want our tax money back. What's wrong with our schools? Yeah. Different culture, different system. Now, when you get to university, then, oh my God, it's expensive, right? Even public universities are expensive in the United States. But we don't send our children to juku. That's what? What's that? What is juku? What is that? It's not even a thing. Yeah. Go ahead.
In the US, everyone study themselves only, not to go Korean school. So everyone study oneself.
Okay, now I'll answer your question. First, I just want to say that if you look on par, Japan probably spends nearly the same amount of money on education as the United States or any of those other top 10 countries. It's the government doesn't spend that money. If you include the tax money that's spent on education, the public system, plus what Japanese people pay out of their pocket for education, if it on a student by student basis, maybe education outpaces those other countries in Japan. Japanese students get a lot of private investment in their education. I think you could agree with that. Yeah. The United States, we don't, especially until high school, below high school, it's public. I was very upset when my daughter got into public school and they wanted money. I'm like, what is the money for? Oh, the textbooks. What do you mean? It's public school. And my wife was like, "Sore wa soya." She's like, "What are you talking about?" Now, the American textbooks, and I don't think they use textbooks anymore in America. Everybody's got a computer. But in Japan, they have a computer and textbooks, and the parents have to pay for extra textbooks and things. I was like, what? No, not in America. Now we do school supplies, like new crayons, new paper, new notebooks, new backpack. Okay, that's a big thing every year. Oh, I get new crayons. Yay. You know that. Okay. But the Japanese people spend a lot more on private education. So if you include the private education expenditure on a per student basis, it's pretty, I would say it's equivalent to those top 10 countries. This is just what the governments spend or what the taxation is. The tax money that's spent on education. Those top 10 countries are higher. Notice the top countries were the Northern European, Scandinavian countries. They have very high tax rates, but the education is basically free. I think students go all the way to university without paying. When I began teaching here in Japan 32 years ago, I was a member of what we call the Five Eyes. Do you know who the Five Eyes are?
Taiwan.
The Five Eyes, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Mm.
5 eyes,
Mm.
are the native English-speaking countries.
Mm.
Can you name them?
English speaker, I mean USA,
United States,
England,
yes, UK,
in UK, sorry, Canadian,
Canada.
USA, Canada. Sorry, in,
Their flags look so similar, and when I can't tell the difference when I see their flags, I'm like, which one is which? Southern Hemisphere,
so, okay.
Southern
Sorry.
Hemisphere,
Australia,
and
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Yes. So these are the Five Eyes, and of course, Five Eyes countries are the preferred native English teachers in Japan.
Mm.
Of course, because we're native, our salaries are equal. But the Americans and Canadians coming out of university, we have college debt. But these other countries, like the British, they didn't. College was free. And I'm like, we should get paid more because but we can't ask for more because Five Eyes basically the same salary. So here Americans are paying for their college where the British English teachers didn't have college debt. My British friends had nice big apartments in the city, and I was sharing with some other gaijin in the country. Right? Yeah, but it's a different world today. But that was 30 years ago. So on par, Japanese people spend for their each child very similar amount on education. It's what the government spends. And Japanese government is kind of a smallish government compared to other nations, especially defense spending. The United States spends huge amounts of money on military. And education spending is high, though maybe a little wasteful. This is another thing. When you have private education, the people are very discerning. You know, they're like, oh, takasugiru, that's too expensive. I don't like this teacher, and they quit and they change. It's a commercial market. But public education it's this big government machine, and you may pay the same tax, but the quality, you know, good teacher, good textbook, bad textbook, good classroom, bad classroom, old school, new school, right? It's a social program. And there's, of course, a lot more waste in the social program, right? Yeah. So Japan is basically on par with the United States per child for money. But now here's the issue. You're saying, why doesn't America have Juku? If you consider that each child costs about the same amount of money, an American child versus a Japanese child from kindergarten to end of high school, roughly the same. The Japanese child is studying about 20% more than the American child studies. You could probably say hourly. And do you know why?
Sorry, I don't know.
Chinese alphabet. Because kanji, and of course, you got kanji, hiragana, katakana, and then ABCs and Arabic numbers. The Japanese children spend, I would say, roughly 20% more time to study virtually the same material. Yeah. So it's kind of necessary. Yeah. Sensei, nate yomu no. Sensei, nate yomu no. Right? It's a continuous workload to adapt all of these Chinese characters into the system, the culture. Years ago, gosh, maybe 12 or 20 years ago, 25 or more, Korea used to have kanji. Place names and people names and even the newspapers. But they abandoned it. They said, nope, no more kanji. So they could focus on English. They basically cut Chinese characters out of their curriculum and replaced it with focus on English study. Yeah.
It's good.
Is it good? Have you ever seen Romaji Japanese? It's terrible. In the 1990s, I was at university and I had a roommate from Japan. I think he was a Keio Daigaku graduate or something. And he was studying at Oregon State, same as me. And email was just beginning. This is like 1991, 1992, and we're all getting email addresses and logins and passwords, and there's internet connection. And his father worked at, it was called Matsushita then, it's Panasonic now. And I came into the room, and at the we had 2 desks and 2 beds. We shared a room. It's my roommate. On his desk, I saw this print out of this Japanese in ABC. You know, Hisashi Buri, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what is this? And he said, oh, that's an email from my father. He works at Matsushita. And I was like, and you printed it in Romaji? He's like, yeah, the computer doesn't read the Japanese kanji and kana. Oh my God. Have you ever seen Romaji Nihongo, Japanese in Romaji? Here's an example. Sometimes a student and I are reading a news article about Japan, right? And it'll say a nuclear power plant in Fukushima. So every time the Japanese gets to a place name in Romaji, they slow down. Yeah, Kanagawa. Yeah, it's because it's so unnatural and it's so ugly. Right. Most place names, people names, there's the set, you know, like Fukushima, right? Hiroshima. Oh, it's an island. It's just very elegant. It just requires lots of background study. Yeah.
It's difficult.
There are places in Asia like Malaysia and Indonesia and have you ever seen the Vietnamese language?
Sorry,
It's crazy. I'll show you. I'll let you see this because I'm used to this, but you've probably never seen it. The Vietnamese language, and I'll show you some examples. Oh, yeah. So Vietnamese used to be in Chinese characters, but they switched all over to Romaji, and they have all these accent marks because it's a tonal language. It's crazy. Here's an example of right, all Roman characters and all the different accents. And, oh my God, it's yeah, Japanese would not be Japanese in Romaji. It would be very sad and difficult. Yeah. So this is the price that Japan pays. The extra study time that's paid, the extra dollars or yen, the money that's paid. But it's that's part of culture, that's part of language, that's part of identity. Now let's think about this. Japan pays this extra kind of language tax that we don't pay because ABC, 26 letters, we're done. I mean, it's not that easy, but basically it is. Once you learn the 26 letters, you're ready. We have, for example, many self-educated people in America and other European countries. Did you know that Steve Jobs never got a university degree?
Sorry.
He never finished university.
Oh,
Bill Gates. Bill Gates never finished university.
only high school.
Well, he went to a few college classes, Steve Jobs, because he wanted to learn a few things. So he went to the class. He never paid. He never got a grade. He never got a degree. He's what we call a drop-in. Can you believe it? Somebody who goes to college and they just sit in the classroom and they take notes and they say, the teacher says, see you next week. And they come back next week and the teacher's like, oh, yeah, I saw you last week. Yeah. But they're not on the list, Yeah. Bill Gates got so busy with his software company that he quit university. Right. This is not possible in Japanese culture and with Japanese language. It's not possible. But with ABC, we have teenage geniuses that teach themselves. Once you learn to read, you're ready. If you're motivated. I remember my engineering school, we had a 12-year-old kid taking classes with us. Wow. We were all kind of jealous. We didn't really talk to him. We should have. I never learned to teach children until I came to Japan. And I kind of want to go back in time and talk to him, but I didn't have those skills back then. I've learned a lot about dealing with children in Japan. But so Japan pays this kind of a language tax. Are there advantages? What are the advantages? Why does Japan pays all of this extra time and effort and money? Is it all bad? Are there good points? What are the good points?
Sorry. I think in the childhood, it is best to enjoy if maybe to study is not for the children, I think, but maybe to not sorry.
So you think the workload on children is too heavy?
I think so.
But are there good points to this language tax? Japan pays a language tax because of Chinese alphabet. And is it all a waste of time and energy and money, or are there good points to this? I mean, there's good points and bad points to everything. Do you think there are any good points to this aspect of Japanese culture, Japanese life? Go ahead. I'm listening. Sorry. Go ahead.
So if I select the education, I don't want Japanese and English language. If I can select, I learn only English.
Yeah, that's true. And you'll find that the parents that leave Japan and they go to a foreign country, depending on the age of their child, and many of these overseas parents spend like 3 years. They'll do like 3 years in America and then come back to Japan. In many cases, the child cannot reintegrate in Japanese society. They missed a critical period, and it may be high elementary or junior high school where they can't reintegrate. If it's early elementary, the integration is not as difficult. And they actually get the advantage because they get some English ability. But if it's mid to late elementary and later, then they can't reintegrate. It's too difficult. Yeah. You know, my son, he's 20. And I'll get this letter in the post box. I'm like, I could get out my phone and Google, but no, I'm like, son, what is this? He's like, oh, throw it away. Okay. Or, son, what is this? Oh, you got to call them. You call them. So he does. And he's great because he's like, "Gambete kudasai." He's not, sumimasen, shiranaga. No, he doesn't do that. He's like, "Gambete kudasai." He tells them. I'm like, yeah, he's my secret weapon. I get so upset because I've been here over 30 years. He's been here only 20 years. His Japanese is so beyond my job. I worked really hard. My first 5 years, 10 years in Japan, I studied very seriously. And I kind of gave up. Actually, it was about the time he was born. And I saw him learning so quickly. And I was like, okay, maybe my next life. Because it is a serious penalty. The Chinese alphabet. You know, all the tourists we see in Japan have this amazing tool, the Google Maps or the Translate. They see a sign. If it's not English, they can, or they can Google Map to the place, the restaurant or whatever. The Uber Eats drivers, their app is in their language, right? They need 2 Japanese. They need onegaishimasu and hi dozo. That's all they need, right? Otherwise, the app is like next customer, right? That was impossible before smartphones, before the internet. That was impossible. So, I think that Japanese, well, for example, anime. I don't think Japanese anime would exist without the kanji culture. Japanese people think more image, iconic, conceptually, right? And they're much more artistic. You know, if you go to a cafe in Europe, you'll see, coffee, $2, and but in Japan, they spend all this time in this beautiful chalk work, on the little blackboard outside the cafe, and every day erase and do a new one. And I'm like, we don't have time for that. So in general, Japanese people are more artistic because they spend all that time and energy, Bushu and Kamori and Shinyo. Oh man, I took a Shodo class many years ago, 30 years ago, because I liked the girl and her father. She said, "Oh, my father's a Shodo teacher," and I'm like, so I joined his class. I thought I could get. She didn't like me, I took the fude, you know, the brush and seiza. The next day, I'm like, oh my God, the military was easier than that. Every muscle. So I switched to the penji class. And I'm all practicing. And then the teacher, akapen. I'm like, what? He's like, oh, harare, and all these concepts. I'm like, this is incredible. Yes, 20% more on average than the average high school graduate or college graduate Japanese spends 20% more time in study because of the Chinese alphabet. The benefits, Japanese think differently. They're more artistic. They're more, you know, before Windows, there was this software called DOS. I'm talking about Bill Gates, right? Microsoft. And DOS was all ABC, right? And of course, American IBM and even Apple Computer and, you know, all these software giants. You know, Microsoft was still big before Windows. And computers in Japan had what do they call WAPRO? Remember those? It wasn't a computer. It was it was a kanji maker thing. We never had those machines in America. We had typewriters, and then we had computers. We didn't have this hybrid between typewriter computer thing. WAPRO machine. So what's that? When Windows 95 came, the people lined up outside the SoftBank, or not SoftBank, SoftMap. Remember SoftMap? The software store. Yeah. People were lined up around the block to get their Windows 95. Wow! Because it was icons. Oh, the printer, the mouse, the keyboard, click, click, click. Because being in icons on the desk, the trash can, click, I think Windows had the recycle bin or something, right? Because Japanese people think in icons because that's what kanji's icons. So you would Japanese language, Japanese culture, Japanese education. If you removed the Chinese characters, it would be like losing 1,000 years. Actually, 1,300 years, right? Because Ganjin and Nara period, right? Of history and art, culture, education. Yeah. So lose a language, lose your culture. Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah. And so Japanese people that want to study English also, that's tough. That's tough.
I think so.
Yeah.
So I can't do.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Well, you can, but it's not easy.
Speak English.
It's tough. It's hard. Yeah. Go ahead on this.
But I want to speak you or everyone. So
communicate. You want to communicate?
I can't speak English, but I'm happy to communicate with you and someone. So if I will speak English well, maybe I'm happy. But now,
let's say better English, right? Yeah, improvement. Yeah, and also it's good brain training. It's a nice hobby. I'm very glad that I can read Chinese characters because I did spend a lot of time and effort early.
Mm-hmm.
I never became fluent. I can't pass an Aiken or a J. What is it called? A J-Ken? Nihongo Kente. I can't pass that. And Romaji Japanese is hard for me. Momoyama Goryomai. Momoyama Goryomai. Oh, yes. My daughter, we have the Q's Mall here in Morinomiya. And there is the cafe library. It's a really nice space, especially when the weather's too hot. And so after swimming class, we go to the Q's Mall. We go to the cafe library. And they have all these wonderful donated books. And there's one story, it's called Where the Wild Things Are. And I've been reading this for many years. So I know the story. I don't even need. She's like, Daddy, how do you know? You didn't turn the page yet. I'm like, I know the story. We found the Japanese version of this storybook. I'm like, okay. So my daughter and I are sitting down, and she's like, okay, Daddy, your page, my page, your page, my page. Take turns. It's hard. All hiragana is difficult. Very difficult. She's better than me. She can read hiragana better than I can. But she can't read kanji like I can. Yeah. And the hiragana, I don't even look at it. I'm like, like Takuya Matsumoto, I see your name down here, or station name, Osaka Ekimai, okay. The bus stops and the station names and the menu, rice, pork, chicken, beef. I was in Vietnam many years ago, this before the tourist explosion, and in Vietnam. And I went to a Chinese restaurant and they had two menus. The Vietnamese menu, it's just totally alien to me. They had the Chinese menu. And I'm like, Jinjo Roast, Harumaki, but they didn't understand that. So I say, I'm like a Chinese person or a Japanese person in China. I'm pointing and saying two, I'm pointing to one, and okay. I got my order. Rice, noodles, beef, pork, chicken. Yeah, it's Chinese alphabet. It's pretty nice. Billions of people can read Chinese alphabet. I think the Taiwanese have the best time here in Japan as tourists. The Europeans and Americans spend a lot of time, even the Koreans, with their face in the phone. But the Taiwanese people, I think they really enjoy travel in Japan because they don't need to have their face in the phone like the other tourists do. Yeah. But it is a price that you pay. And Chinese people pay. And of course, Taiwanese people use the old style kanji like the Japanese do. The Chinese are like, everything's kanji, so we have to make it simple. So they have the simple version. Have you ever seen the Chinese kanji? It's simple. It's simplified. Yeah, they take a lot of the bushu away and they make it simplified, which is hard to read. But in Taiwan, it's basically virtually the same as in Japan. Yeah. But Japanese people spend extra time and effort and money. Now, here's the final discussion. If Japan is not spending as much money on education, as far as the government doesn't spend, as these other countries, where is Japan spending the tax money?
maybe social social sorry
Social Security. So we're talking elder care
mm,
and health care, which is mostly
I think so.
elderly people.
mm,
Yeah. Okay. But I heard a report, and I think you talked a little bit about this last week, about this surplus
mm,
that Japan's government is, you call it, we say in the black.
mm.
You say kokuji? Is it kuroji or kokuji? I always get confused.
Close.
Kuroji, not akaji.
Mm.
So Japan has this extra money. Hello? Where are they spending it? They're not making tomatoes cheaper.
mm,
What are they going to do with the hello?
mm.
Are they going to give us money back? Do we get a discount, rebate? Do we get money back? No? What happens? Is this a question? Is this a discussion in Japanese news now? Are people discussing this topic?
Japan, in Japan, government, pay, sorry, government say Japan have no money, so.
But I heard this report about the kuroji.
Close,
But
but Japan, Japan's budget is very big. So,
yeah, okay.
And Japan sells the national debt. Sorry.
Oh, debt. The B is silent. It's like climb. Debt.
Debt.
Yeah, the
National
debt.
debt.
Okay.
So,
Pay down the debt. All right.
so maybe government have no money. So,
Please don't waste it on fusion energy. Japan is having success in space. Japan's JAXA is doing better. Okay. I like to see this program where Japan is helping Ukraine build drones. I like to see this program with the Japanese ships, Navy ships. We understand how important the Navy is now. This Hormuz war, countries are realizing, oh, navies are important. Yes. Navy's very important. China keeps ramping up ship production and jet fighter production. I think we talked a little bit about England and Japan cooperating on a next generation jet fighter. That's an excellent idea. Some of the best aeronautical engineers, not just aeronautical engineering, but jet engine engineering is in England. The Rolls-Royce company, right? Yeah, they make some of the best jet engines in the world and military jet engines too. And they're aeronautical engineers. You know, some of the best aeronautical engineers come from Ukraine.
Yeah, very big airplane.
Yeah, the Antonov. The Antonov, the biggest plane. It was the biggest until Russia destroyed it. Yeah, Antonov, AN-225, 6 engines, largest cargo plane in the world. Yeah, very
I
sad.
hear by you.
Yeah, that's another story. What's the point? Yeah, so if Japan is going to spend this kuroji, please spend it wisely. Do not waste it. Okay, I see children with a tablet, a PC, and books. Make up your mind. Okay, get a tablet and say goodbye to the books. Do something.
I think so.
Yeah, don't waste it. Spend it wisely.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
And I hope that the mass media, what do you call it, mass comi, the press, the journalists are looking very hard at this, and the public is paying attention, and that the public has a voice, because big governments waste big money. Waste.
I think so.
And don't waste it, because this is the future of our children. Right?
I think they should do so.
Yeah. As you know, commercial entities don't waste like the government wastes. And 35 years ago, when I came to Japan, it was the country of Sony and Panasonic and National and all, it was a very commercial place to be in, and maybe too commercial, a little bit too much, right? But Tokyo had more green space and fewer billboards, but Osaka was billboards everywhere, not a lot of trees, not a lot of green space, maybe a little too commercial. And then I saw after the bubble, Japan shifted from capitalism to socialism. And there was kind of a point in there, maybe the Abe era, where the balance was pretty good. But after Abe, it's like, I want to say it's like East Germany. It's too socialist.
I think so.
We should consider tilting back to a little more commercial, a little more capitalistic. It doesn't have to be totally capitalistic, but we need watchdogs, we need journalists, we need people with their eye on government waste and wasteful programs, because the government is very good at wasting money.
I think so.
And it's our money, because we pay taxes. So hopefully, the press being manipulated by communist China is a big concern, because communist China and Russia have been manipulating the mass media for a long time. And people, they believe the story, and they go off into some crazy direction because they don't have a balanced reporting. Hopefully with the internet, and I get my news from YouTube and from many sources, so I try to get a balanced view. But in the days of the Japanese called mass gomi, be careful, because China owns a lot of these outlets. Evidently, is it Asahi that is basically completely owned by the Chinese now? I heard some rumors about that. It's probably true. They own the New York Times. The Chinese own Harvard University, basically. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. Yeah, okay. That's a topic for another day. Good writing. Minimal correction.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. Good discussion. Great topic. Takuya, do you have any questions?
No, so far, thank you.
Okay, good work. I will see you tomorrow.
Yes.
All right. Have a good night.
Good night.
Stay
See you.
cool. I'll see you.
Good night.
Okay, bye.